governor up here and we'll get started. Beautiful day in Minnesota. Thanks everyone for being here. I'm Lester Battery. I'm the Vice President of Public Affairs for the Vikings. It's Monday is game day, and we're leading up to game day to get ready for the discussion at the Capitol. We appreciate everybody's help and support. I want to thank the Mall of America as partners to the Vikings for allowing us to be here and to have a quick rally today. Thanks to the fans all the way up to the top in the middle. Thanks for being here, you guys. We're going to hear quickly from some of the best supporters that we've had, and there's a lot of people working hard on this, and I just want to introduce real quick the lineup, and then I'm going to get out of the way. But we obviously have Governor Mark Dayton, the Governor of Minnesota. State Representative Terry Morrow from St. Peter, and the Bill Austin, Democrat. This is a bipartisan effort. We've got Republicans and Democrats. State Senator Julie Rosen, the Delaware first. One of the most positive people you'll meet, very upbeat and optimistic about our chances, and done tremendous work over the past many years. Obviously, our Mayor T Rybek in Minneapolis. Mayor Rybek delivered 7 votes in the Minneapolis City Council against most people's belief that it wasn't going to happen. He stepped up and delivered. You're going to hear them all. And then we'll hear from Jared Allen shortly. With that, just one last thing, and I'm going to hand it over to Mayor Rybek to kick it off. But we want everybody to weigh in. Monday is the day. It's game day. We need to hear from our fans, as we have. Our fans from every corner of the state have been weighing in. We've turned the tide. There's tremendous support. If you need to know how to get a hold of your fans, your legislator, please go to Vikings.com and go to the stadium page. It's very simple. Type in your address. Here's how you get a hold of your legislator. Send them an email. Make a call. If you've done it before, do it again. Now's the time. Let them know where you live. You're in your district. Be respectful, please, and make it happen. Thank you very much. With that, I'm going to turn it over to Minneapolis Mayor T Rybek.
Are you ready to make some noise? Now I want to ask you to make no noise. I want you to be as quiet as you can be. In fact, I want you to close your eyes for a second. I want you to pretend you're in a giant helicopter that takes off from here, and it flies over downtown, and you get to where Target Field is, and there's a parking lot. And the helicopter flies over the Guthrie, and there's no Guthrie there. It's railroad yards, and you fly over the University of Minnesota, and there's no TCF Stadium, and you fly over St. Paul, and there's no Science Museum, there's no Xcel Energy Center. And then you fly back to here, and there's no Mall of America, there's a parking lot. Well, open your eyes, because we don't live in a community like that, because every one of those buildings I mentioned was built because tough leaders took controversial stands to make them happen. They never would have happened if it weren't for people like you backing political people to take tough stands to make this a community that has great places. No Target Field, no TCF, no nothing, without you, without leaders. So what we've got to do, over this next 48 hours, we've got to make sure that people who have to make tough decisions get that, and they know you get it, and make sure they understand that you're going to have their back when they make a tough decision. Are you going to stand with leaders who support a Vikings Stadium? Are you ready for some football? And soccer? And concert? And are you ready for an amazing leader who from the beginning has got us through the legislature? We would not be here without her. Please thank Senator Julie Rosen.
Are you ready for some football? Thank you, Mayor Rybek. You do a great job. It is so great to see Jared Allen here. The support from the Vikings is amazing. My colleague, Representative Terry Morrow, is wonderful. Bipartisan effort. Representative Lanning could not be here today because he has a graduation party for his granddaughter. But I got to tell you, the governor has been a rock star. And this is sometimes We just have to go back to this, because this is going to work. And we are going to make this stadium work for all these little ones out here. All these future Viking fans. Yes, yes. That's what we need to keep here. And I tell you, I have never felt more convicted, more strong about a bill. No one has ever told me one reason why we should not be doing this bill. Not one good reason. And we are going to get this bill done with the support. So you guys do have a voice at the Capitol. You do make a difference. Please contact the legislators. Tell them how strongly you feel about this and how important it is to the state. With that, I would like to introduce my friend and my colleague, Representative Morrow.
Well, I'd like to change one word. I want to stop using the word if. We're going to start using the word when. When we pass this bill off the House floor Monday, we'll be one step closer to a Final Four championship in Minnesota. When we pass this bill on Monday, we'll be one step closer to a Super Bowl in Minnesota with the Vikings in the Super Bowl. When we pass this bill on Monday, we can bring the Big Ten football championship. When we pass this bill on Monday, we'll be one step closer to thousands of jobs in Minnesota. When we pass this bill on Monday, we'll be keeping the Vikings here for another generation. We will pass this bill on Monday. We'll do it with your support. We need to come up. Dayton time is Monday. And with that, it's my great pleasure to introduce Governor Mark Dayton.
So I have a question for you. Who would rather listen to Jared Allen than me? I agree with you. So, it's my honor to introduce All-Pro NFL defensive end, led the NFL in sacks last year, and best of all, he's a Minnesota Viking. I don't ever want to call him a Los Angeles Viking, or a Tucson Viking, or a Vancouver Viking for the rest of his career, the rest of my lifetime. I want this to be the Minnesota Vikings. Minnesota Monday.
How you guys doing? I appreciate you guys showing up. Honestly, the only reason I think we need this stadium is because Minnesota, seriously, a lot of people say it, but I truly believe we have the greatest fans in the NFL. And you guys deserve a killer place to watch Vikings play football. And the dome right now isn't that place, so we need to get this thing built. And honestly, the cool part about America, the cool part about being here in Minnesota is you guys have a voice. Call your representative. Let them know how you feel. You guys are the taxpayers. Call and tell them what you want. And what we want is a new stadium so we can break the sack record again. And I gotta tell you, you guys showing up at 3-13 was a terrible year. And you guys showed up, and that last game against Chicago was so much fun, so energetic. That is one reason why I say you guys are the best fans in Minnesota. You're with us through thick and thin. Let's get on top of this thing. Let's be at the Capitol on Monday. Let's push this thing through, and let's get a stadium where we can start winning more championships. Thank you guys. Oh, get your cell phones out. Take them out right now. If you got a smartphone, you can do this. Go to Vikings.com, find your representative's number, call them right now. Call them when you leave. Get it out. Do it. I was going to call, but the governor's right here, so I already talked to him and he's for it, so let's do this.
All right, thanks everybody. We got some footballs for everybody to throw out. While we toss them out.
Oh yes, thank you.
And thank you all very much. Go to Vikings.com. Make it happen. Let's make it happen, Minnesota. Have a great day. And have a great weekend. And we'll see you at the Capitol on Monday. 2 o'clock on Monday is game day. Let's kick it off. Let's make it happen. Thank you all.